Decision fatigue is real, and it's why we want to put a fork in our eye when our partner asks, "What's for dinner?" or "Can you pick up milk or eggs at the grocery store?" And then when you get to the grocery store, when the checkout person says, "Paper or plastic?" or "Would you like to round up for charity?" you just want to scream. So here are the 2 tips for home and work that I have found are really helpful about reducing decision fatigue. Number 1 is if you simply acknowledge that the brain is a muscle and making decisions is hard when you do it all day long. And then you come home and you have a partner or kids or an old house or a dog or a cat, doesn't matter. You're just constantly having to make more decisions. So if you just remember that it's because at the end of the day, your brain is tired and you can't make any more decisions. That sort of helps you recognize why you bite someone's head off, or you're super frustrated, or you can't even think. Number 2 is to reduce the number of decisions. Okay, Kathy, how the hell do I do that? Well, here's the thing. When you're in business, a lot of times we make repetitive decisions, like what questions do I want the customer, my potential client, to answer? So you come up with templates, you come up with a discovery questionnaire. As many things that you can do the heavy lifting once and resolve that thing, and then make a template or resolve that question, and then you don't have to make any decisions anymore. Oh, that is the single biggest, most helpful tip. I see so many business owners and entrepreneurs having to make the same decisions. What do I charge? How do I do this? What's my proposal going to look like? Do it once, create a template for making those decisions so you don't have to do that anymore. And at home, what I find is the best way that we found to reduce all those decisions, it sounds super common sense, but folks don't do it, is to determine all of that either at the beginning of the day or the beginning of the week. Decide what you're having for dinner and do you have the groceries. It seems rudimentary and fundamental, but we forget and we don't do it. And then guess what? At the end of the day, we're super exhausted and crabby. So to avoid that, try to make decisions once, or at least make them early on in the day. That is going to help you from having decision fatigue and feeling really grumpy at the end of the day. That's your back pocket strategy for the week. Make it a great week.